Hello and welcome to Let's Watch Out for Fireballs, Play the Binding of Isaac. It's a brand new series. I'm calling these like character guides. I'm going to go through the 7 characters of the game. And I have no control over how well runs go, but I'm going to talk about strengths and weaknesses and pressing those. So I'm going to start out with Isaac. My version of Isaac has the D6. I can't turn that off. If you have not unlocked the D6, the way you play Isaac is you just take what the game gives you because he has average stats and no advantages. But for me, so I've got my 3 health, average speed, average damage, the D6. And we're going to talk about, and I've talked about this in other videos, this is not new, but I'm going to continue to talk about how to play, hopefully like a mathematically perfect game of the Binding of Isaac with Isaac. Now notice I say mathematically perfect, not, I don't have perfect reflexes. I play crappy from time to time. And also, I have no control over the game kind of cheaping me out. But I'm going to do my best to press my advantages. So Isaac's big advantage once you have the D6, which should be your number 1 goal once you start getting to, I think you had to beat Satan or Mom with Blue Baby. Is that you need to maximize your charges. The D6 takes 3 rooms to charge. This is Blood of the Martyr. Is that what that is? Yeah, damage up. I'm not going to re-roll that. But it's just about managing your re-rolls. Make sure that you have one available for the boss. And for surprise situations too. I have one now, so I'm going to fight the boss, even though I'm going to explore the rest of this floor. Because what if I go into... see, I can't re-roll this. So, and this is actually a really tough boss for the first stage of the game. So kind of an unfortunate draw. Creep. And everything does 1 heart. I could die here. It's ridiculous. I'm having really bad luck with Isaac lately. I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. Okay, back up to full health. I don't think I can reroll this. I don't actually mind the pony. If I come back to the end of the stage and I still have a reroll, I might try it because I can't exactly remember. Pretty sure I can't though. But let's say I get like Unicorn Horn in a secret room. I would like the ability to reroll that. Having a reroll available as often as possible is pretty important. And with that said, I'm actually going to try to reroll the Headless Horseman now. Given that I'll probably recharge my dice in time. I'm 99% sure I can't do this, but... Oh, yeah I can. So Magic 8 Ball is a Tears Up, plus a deal with the devil. That's very cool. I'm going to use that on my way out of this floor. You can't get a deal with the devil on the first floor. I might end up getting a deal with the angel instead, which would be great, because I don't have very much health. Tears Up is definitely welcome with that damage up. So you learn something new every day. I obviously should have known. There's actually a better way to do that. So this guy will explode. You can tell because he looks kind of, his eyes sewn shut and everything. He looks a little bit different than the ones that just look sad and scared. He's going to try to stay away from the wall. These guys also don't damage you when you touch them. Oh, shit. Well, unless they blow up. So I stressed him out. I was trying to get him next to the wall so I could save a bomb. It's okay, though. I'm not too worried about health. Yes, you can re-roll the pony. So if you can beat him, you can do good work. But anywho, having a reroll available at all times is what... Oh, man. Is there a way to get all those with 1 bomb? I don't think so, but that's probably going to be worth it anyway. Yeah. Having a reroll available. And then the other thing with Isaac is because you have this amazing ability to kind of stack the odds in your favor, passive upgrades are what you want almost all the time. Let's see what that does. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and check out the shop while I'm here, because I'm on kind of a lucky streak, and let's see if it continues. I'd like to get that treasure map. I can't afford it, but I will take the Spirit Heart and deal with the devil. Gives me, I'm going to take the Pact. It gives me 2 Spirit Hearts. Cost me 2 hearts, but it's so early in the game, I'm likely to recoup that loss. And so, again, damage up. So I'm getting a good damage strategy going on early. I like the Pact a lot. It's also a tears up. My tears are firing a lot faster. And my damage is at +3 to its base damage. So pretty good. But yeah, passives, because you want this ability to reroll things. You stack enough passive upgrades, and then around the depths 1 or 2, you switch out your D6. And good luck getting these Curse of the Lost too. Curse of the Lost on early floors is actually a big boon. You switch out your D6 for something like a powerful active item, and you can really make, you can do really well. So that's more or less the strategy I'm going to be following here. Strategy I always follow, but going character by character, kind of outlining what you can do. The other big, getting the pack there, it's not, in this case it isn't, but another big reason to do that would be if there was a boss ambush room, I could go into it with 1 heart. So again, you're got the D6. Getting areas where you can get items, even if they're trash items like teleport. I think that's teleport or it's Doctor's Remote. Is well worth your time. So I'm going to re-roll that. If it's something I want, great. If it's not, any extra re-rolls I have on this floor, I can just keep coming back. Poison Touch. Let me try this pill real quick. Range down. That's not a great big deal. I'm going to take this. Again, passives. My range is still fine. So Poison Touch for free because I have the D6. And I still have plenty of rooms left to re-roll maybe both my item room and boss room, but definitely my item room and, or definitely one or the other. Oh, the mouse has been on the screen. So if you're the kind of person who that infuriates, re-examine your priorities. And then also, I apologize. Why you have to be mad? Okay, right off the bat, 3 immolated hoppers. I'll probably end up taking some kind of damage in this room. These guys just always move a little bit further than you think they're going to. And they slide a little bit on their landings. So, no damage. So far I can't complain about how the game is treating me random number-wise, but I also am doing what I can to maximize that. So, and with that in mind, even though the item room might give me something that will make this boss easier, I'm going to fight the boss now because of the D6 being charged. I consider doing like a boss strategy series of videos, like, just play a bunch and then learn how to edit, which, probably couldn't be that hard just to get down to the boss fights and get down a couple bosses, like that's terrible. Fight Monstro a couple times with a couple different builds and just talk about his patterns. I'm going to go in here first. So if I switch to Guppy's Paw, I could go out there and grab that and get 3 extra Spirit Hearts and be on my way towards good health, but I would be getting rid of the D6. Let's try a reroll and see if I can't get a damage item. Yeah, we're going to take Rage. It's not my favorite item, but I knew I had an HP upgrade right out here. Rage is pretty decent. That was like a 6-in-1 hand choice. Like that could end up working out. There are bosses in which Rage is fantastic on, and I'll talk about those more when I do the Samson video. But I'm doing so well for Spirit Hearts, and I have that D6 so I can get more HP upgrades if the game decides to be really stingy with giving them to me and giving me Panget Boy and Cat of Nine Tails and all that nonsense. I can definitely get. Bobby Bomb is homing bombs. It's not great. It's going to give me 5 bombs. So again, worth taking because it's passive. And I don't know that I would get enough. I could re-roll it, or I don't know that I'll get enough for 2 re-rolls. This is kind of the minimum that I want to ensure that I'll get another passive. I think that will give me everything. Yeah. But yeah, doing a boss series. I don't know if that's a good idea though, just because, you know, there's really no like bearing on what I might be equipped with when I go into a boss. Really has no bearing on what you might be or what I might be equipped with next time I go to the boss. You know, it's too random, you know, so I don't know if that's really worth it. So I'd love to have one more encounter in order to have a D6 for the shop, but it's okay. It might be something good anyway. And it most certainly is, and it's on sale. What do I want on top of that? I'll save my money. So Nun's Habit D6 is an incredible combination because if you are willing to force it, and if you have, you know, hearts to spare, like if there was one item on this floor, and I would go and touch some fire to charge up my D6, like half a spirit heart is worth a chance at a new item. So already a very powerful combination, and then Nun's Habit synergizes wonderfully with anything you are going to want to, I'll take this, it's a passive, range and speed. Anything you're going to want to replace your D6 with. Oh, that was terrible on my behalf. So, you know, something like a Book of Revelations or the Nail, or even, you know, just a solid utility item like a game kit or a, what is it, the Mom's Bra or something like that. Nun's Habit's going to synergize really well with that. So investment in the future. There's almost never a time where you should not take Nun's Habit. It's one of the greatest items in the game. Battery, 9 volt. Those items you should always pick up if you have the option. So now I'm just looking for the next item, you know, that I can re-roll, you know, and hopefully get another passive. Damage upgrades, health upgrades, those are all wonderful for me right now. My rate of fire is pretty good. It can always be better. My speed is actually, I don't. Brother Bobby, I'll re-roll into. That's very interesting. So this, if it's a deal with the devil item, it can always be a deal with the devil item. Guppy's Tail can be very excellent. It can, it changes your regular chest into golden chest. And I have 5 keys right now. So the decision I'm making is whether it's worth taking that and banking on getting more keys, or whether I want to pay another spirit heart in order to have another chance at a different deal with the devil item. I think that's the right call. If there's ever a spiked exit out of one of those rooms, it always goes into the secret room. So essentially no change in taking it. But yeah, once I get the deal with the devil, I mean, I could have taken Brother Bobby as well, but I just, Sister Maggie I would have taken, Brother Bobby I didn't. It just, the damage is just that much better. So it's going to be, as soon as I get, after this room, I'm going to go back in there and re-roll. And even if I end up going to do that 1 or 2 times, you know, 1 or 2 spirit hearts, I could get Book of Revelations, or I could get the Nail, which is going to give me tons of spirit hearts and make me functionally invincible until the chest. So it is a smart play. There's still an element of luck, so it might not work for me. Oh, fuck. Well, now I'm embarrassed. I just had my finger down on the button. That's okay. Let's just say I was going with the other strategy. With the number of keys I have, this is actually not a bad thing to have. I just wasted a spirit heart for it. So I'm embarrassed about that. That was just me holding down the button and concentrating on talking. Luckfoot. That's a good upgrade. pills are now of the utmost importance. But yeah, I was concentrating on talking rather than what I was actually going to do. Like a big idiot. So, but when, you know, I make mistakes in this game. And that's just how it's been going. Coin purse. Must have. Because that's going to give me... It's going to be 2 bombs to get to that. I'm probably actually going to do it. But I know there's... Well, yeah. There's a guaranteed penny up there. So I have just enough bombs to make this gambit work. So coin purse is going to give me 4 pills. All pills are good. Or at least not bad. Because of luck foot. That gave me plenty of money. And another key. Which is great. So what's this guy? Actually, let's fight the boss first in case one of them is telepills. I just need to come back for them. So, and because I have a reroll ready. It's going to be a champion peep. Oh, that was very close. And that was an excellent shot on his behalf. Her behalf. I think I've said it before, like many times. The Peep family is my least favorite family of... I thought he was going to come over to where I was. Favorite family of bosses to fight. I find these guys almost uniformly a pain in the ass to fight. And he is not jumping where I expect him to jump. So now I'm not doing well on health. But that could all change with those pills. Good. Something about, man, like having those eyes on the screen. Just a lot of things to worry about. Bullet hell. A lot of elements. He's like the Blight Town of bosses in the Binding of Isaac. Like there's just one too many things happening. 2 Spirit Hearts is a fine thing to get from him though. Definitely re-rolling that range upgrade. Got the crate, which in some ways is better than a health upgrade. Keeps me at that 1 heart level. Sun is a fantastic card, so that's what I want to take with me. Let's do this guy first. Health up would be incredible. Range up. Well, I'm glad I got rid of that range thing. In case that is a telepills, I'm going to go use the other range up over here. Tears up, that's excellent. Range up. This is worth getting because I do have that Guppy's tail. So my range is going to be off the roof. Off the charts. I just missed that coin for some reason. My tears are very good. I could still use a little bit more damage. The tier range up again? Yeah, a little bit too much range. This trinket's really good though. That's one of the best cards in the game. So nothing wrong with how that went for me. Trinket gives me more tarot and playing cards, just as a drop percentage. And that's some of the more powerful items you can get in the game. Now the sun operates as a full map, a damage, and it's probably worth it given my item suite right now. Full map, damage, and full health. Full health doesn't help me that much when I'm rolling with Spirit Hearts, but you know, that could change pretty quickly. Could change the fact that I'm rolling with Spirit Hearts if I get some more regular hearts. I do want that, but I'm not going to waste a bomb for it right now. These guys are the worst. They do 1 full heart worth of damage. That was terrible. Rage is going to be doing me some good work during this room, but it's kind of a little too late. In retrospect, I probably should have picked up Rage. 2 of hearts doubles my hearts. That's worthless given my what I got going on right now. Champion Pestilence shouldn't be too big a deal. I'm doing a lot of damage to him. Like, just watch his health diminish. As if he is poisoned. As if he is in Blighttown. Okay, another deal with the devil. It's going to take a lot to make me get this. But it could be Krampus. It's Krampus, which is actually kind of good. Krampus is a lump of coal, which is not a bad upgrade, but it'll also re-roll into a deal with the devil item. So I can take a risk, because I really like to get the nail. At this point, that's going to be my greatest chance of success. Because health has turned into... I have turned health into... Fuck. It didn't just happen, but I have turned health into my biggest concern. You know, and I've gotten a lot of, like, excellent upgrades out of it, but that is how I've decided to roll this Isaac. I never actually noticed a difference with Lump of Coal. Like, I believe that it works, but just gets more damage the further it gets is so nebulous. I don't know how far it has to get a damage upgrade. And I get the nail. Thank you, game. Yeah. I don't have enough bombs to look for the secret room. And now I'm just looking for the item room for something to really put me over the top. I've got my active item. I no longer have the I no longer have the D6, but I am functionally invincible. So at least until I get down to the next room, next set of floors. But I need, like, if I get the wafer, I'm actually functionally invincible for the game. So okay, the Fool is one of the worst tarot cards. Teleport you back to the spawn room. It took me a long time to find any use for it, and the use for it is if you go into a ambush room and you don't actually want to fight the guys in it. You can go into the ambush room, use the Fool card, go back to the beginning of the level. Or to save time, but the sun is clearly better. I'm going to go ahead and look for the... I'll wait and see if there's any tinted rocks. There's probably too many locations for the secret room for me to start messing around with that nonsense. Thank you. And golden chest paying out very well. The magician's more or less garbage. And epic fetus. Well, whenever I get epic fetus, I'm always like, oh, all those damage upgrades I paid dearly for are now worthless. But you know what? Now, that doesn't necessarily tie into an Isaac benefit. A lone mishap. Or number one, I probably would have taken that actually. That's max rate of fire and minimum range. I kind of like that item. It's goofy. I should have used that before, actually. But keep in mind, like, let's say I went in there and it was Unicorn Horn. I could have... D6 could have re-rolled that into Epic Fetus, and that would have been an excellent way to illustrate my point. Instead, the game decided to... That's an interesting pickup. I'm not going to take it. Oh. So when you think about how I played this that was Isaac specific, by which I mean character Isaac, you know, look at the decisions. So fighting Krampus, so I can re-roll that item, get the nail, which was instrumental. Yeah, and then just all those others, so like the speed upgrade I have, I can get away from enemies really easily. Yeah, this is probably about as much speed as I want. All those range ups and tiers ups don't affect things, but The nice thing is, like, even if I wasn't rocking Epic Fetus right now, I would still be in decent shape now that I have the nail. Oh, I can get this now. If I time, well, I have 9 bombs all of a sudden. I don't even see how that happened. Hangman just lets you fly for a room. Pretty cool, but not worth it right now. Okay, and that was the, I have free keys, might as well. I was actually kind of hoping for greed, so I could get some more money for next floor. And now I'd like to get rid of this red heart, so the Polaroid does its duty during the... Even with Epic Fetus, those rooms are a pain in the ass. I'll take it. Range doesn't affect it at all. I thought maybe for a short time. I do have Epic Fetus. So these are just regular fetuses. They really want to give me that hangman. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of this heart. Probably through a deal with El Diablo, if at all possible. Oh, sometimes that happens. There's a hangman card up there. Probably not worth it given that I'm not hurting for anything. Here's an interesting thing. Watch how the reticule gets hurt by the fire. Did you hear that sound effect? I guess I have the volume. You guys can only kind of hear that because I have it playing through my speakers a little bit. But yeah, the target reticule gets singed. It's really weird. That one's new. Speed up. Well, I'm actually, so I'm at about the maximum speed I can handle right now. Especially without flying. Cool. The world's going to show me where everything is. Since this is a necropolis, I do not feel the need to fight in every room. I'll probably go see what that corner is up there, in case that's something good. So Luckfoot is going to increase my odds on this. Flat Penny gives me a key with every coin. That would actually be really good. That's actually what I'm going to take, I think. Oh. Because the cards have been good to me, but I could use a good stock of keys for hopefully all the golden chests I'm going to find in the throughout the game now. This room would have been a major pain in the ass without the setup I have. This room still is a pain in the ass. These guys, for some reason, are my goddamn nemesis. These like spider nightmare rooms. And it's not for some reason, it's because they're really hard rooms, but they've been doing me dirty consistently. Oh, Isaac. Why do you mock me so? Oh yeah, I'm invincible. Actually, these things might do 1 whole heart worth of damage. Alright. I say I'm invincible. I'm really not. Like, I should still be trying harder not to take damage. And one of the few times I don't mind fighting this guy. Almost blew myself up there. Okay. I would like to get rid of both these hearts, please. Give me 2 hearts. Spirit of the Night. This is going to be flying and temporal tears. I'm now heartless. This is 100% a... I would have taken actually both of those. If I didn't have Epic Fetus, I would have taken the Mark and a Heartbeat. This is roll credits material. And classic setup here. And things could go very badly. That was a stingy... Oh, that's not bad, actually. Things could go terrible. Like, terribly. But it would have to be insane. I actually like that item. I'm not going to take it. Chocolate milk doesn't work with this. And I don't like it that much anyway. Mm-hmm. As usual, I would like the crystal ball. That doubles my keys, very useful. Cancer, if I wasn't rocking Epic Fetus, would be very useful. Juice's tongue would be useful. And nothing I really want out of that. I do want to get the world card back. Oh, I didn't end up using the Two of Spades. Or the Sun card. I'd rather have Flat Penny, but with 16 keys, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Sure. These guys all just kind of start milling about when you're somewhere they can't get. So even though it's going to probably contain greed, it's worth looking for the shop on the off chance I can get a battery or a compass. So unlikely that it'll happen, but or there could be a judgment. So give me Bum Friend. That's a no-brainer at this point in the game. I don't need money, and he can give me Spirit Hearts and other consumables that I want. I should have given him that coin. I'm going to give him all these coins. If I can get through the boss without knocking them into me. It's kind of a fun challenge. It's like I'm playing air hockey. I'm trying not to get the coins. I want them for Bum Friend. One thing about that, trying not to take damage, is once you've taken damage on a floor, just fuck it. Like at that point, you know, it doesn't matter. Like you're reset down to 0. Or once you've actually gotten enough to use a Spirit Heart, or get a Spirit Heart, is what I mean. Weird. So not fighting Mom. I'll use this to get one tarot card. This is the I Am Air room in case it's never shown up on camera. I did lose the Sun card. Yeah, so this is going to take... skip Mom. Oh, I don't have the Polaroid. Well, I guess we're fighting Satan. That's okay. It does make my Spirit Heart condition a little less advantageous. But not a big deal. So, and you know, I don't mind fighting Satan. I think I've illustrated the points that I wanted to make about this. That thing where Isaac stops responding and it shunts my program around. Stars is a random teleport. Let's try it. Just see if we luck out. We've been pretty lucky this run so far. always weird when I see the freestanding hearts. So each time I go into this, it's going to take a full heart, but I'm going to go in once and get a heart back. Again, I like taking risks on these rooms. Oh, no, it's not. When I leave, or when I go in, it's not going to take any hearts. And then when I leave, it's going to charge up my nail, which I'm going to get that back. So functionally, it just cost me a couple of rooms worth of charge, and turned out not to be worth it. But again, those things can be sometimes worth it. There's nothing I'm looking for as far as items other than a compass, but worth taking a look. Lucky Toe is going to be better for me than Cancer, given that I'm not shooting tears. The Emperor is going to take me right to the boss. That'll take me a random teleport. I'm going to save the Emperor and use it on Sheol. Go right to Satan. Oops. Sorry, bum friend. Ah, that sucked. Good. Okay. Every once in a while I do some really good dodging like that. I'm not going to say it happens very often. Compass. I had 28 bombs from somewhere. Let's feed Chubb some. Ooh, that actually knocked him into me. There, you're fighting two monstros. If you get one of them out, it becomes super easy. Are there coins over there you want, bum friend? I guess there weren't. I knew that was going to happen. I was having to watch too many things on the screen at once. Justice gives you a little bit of everything. Worth popping once. Why not? Juice is actually a really good item, but it doesn't matter for our purposes. I would take safety cap. Well, there's no reason for me not to get health upgrades at this point. I was gonna say I'd get more pills. Pills can be health upgrades, which are bad, but no, they're not. Not if I don't have the Polaroid. Health upgrades are great, actually. So, but sticking with Lucky Toe, more drops after rooms is still worth it. Combined with a Luck Foot, those things are gonna be the luckiest man on earth. Don't really need any more keys, my friend. I don't really realize it, but like the epic fetus is one of the only ways. So I can go up to the cathedral, but then I'm just fighting Isaac. I can't go to the chest, so that's probably not worth it. Let's see what Satan wants. Haven't fought Satan in a while. Okay. Yeah, and just fight Satan. Oh, it's been a little while since I fought Satan, actually, so I have to remember his patterns. Keep in mind that he's effectively only doing half hearts to me. And now he's dead anyway. So this could actually be tricky here. This little foot bit. Oops. Because I have to aim them where I think he's going to be. But that did it. So here's the bad ending. Don't always see that all the time. So yeah, so that's, you know, I had a lot of really good luck during that. But, yeah, that's a good way to play Isaac. Maximize the D6. That's the secret of Isaac. Next episode will be whoever is to Isaac's right. I can't remember who that is, if that's Cain or Maggie or Judas. But until next time, good night, good luck,